Nobody asked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, okay.
This is the After Party with Big Party and Molly, where we overshare for entertainment and call it healing. Welcome to the After Party.
Welcome to the After Party. A little different. Thanks for supporting and listening to the show, both shows actually, the Big Party show and this show. And YouTube. Find us on YouTube. We need some subscribers over there. So we just got a message from someone wanting to know if we're going to, be putting the video up on Spotify. Yeah, we're working on that. We'll get it up there. But if you want to watch and, kind of see what Molly's wearing, she's wearing a party crasher gear. By the way, speaking of party crasher gear, we are going to be adding tank tops.
Excellent.
For the summer. It's summertime. And we'll look for some cool stuff, but there's all kinds of, there's baby clothes. There's, shirts for everybody of all different
Baby
types.
party crashers. Let's get them going.
I'll tell you what, my niece has one.
Oh,
A
really?
pink one. Yeah, she's 3 years old, and it's
that's
the
right.
most adorable shirt when she wears it. I think the baby clothes look cuter than the clothes that we wear. I don't know
Baby
what it
clothes
is.
are just, they're delicious.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, and I'm going to be a granddad here in about
Couple months?
a couple months, and I am strolling by the the kids stuff. I went down to the diaper aisle at Target the other day, and I said, you know what, we're going to end up buying diapers anyway, so why don't we just buy them every time we come to the store? Because if you spend X amount of money at Target, I don't know how this works, but they have on there. If you spend, I think $40 or something, they'll give you like a $20 gift card.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, God, that's like $20 off of diapers. It might be even more. Spend $60 or something like that.
Still.
But anyway, you still get a gift card. So that's what I was telling her. I was like, why don't we just do that? And then I keep walking by the kids' clothes, and for some reason, I have a tough time purchasing that kind of stuff because I know that once they wear it, that'll be the end of that in about a month, and so that's like,
they still need clothes.
I know. I was going to say,
They
why
can't just wear
bother?
diapers.
Why not just have? Well, sure they could. I think I did. That's probably all I wore was diapers for the longest time. But why not just save some money, buy 4 outfits, and leave it at that, and just rotate it? Let them wear one, and then the next day she can wear a different one. The next, you know what I mean? Instead of having so many outfits.
They could go through 4 outfits in one day. You think you're messy? Imagine being a baby. You have no control over anything. Your mouth, your butt, your nose. They can be pretty. Like if you were like, you gotta stay in this outfit. It's only one outfit per day. You're like, okay, I think it's just as gross for you as it is for me. I've got poop up my back.
Oh, yeah. I never thought of that, I guess.
They're
But
not
anyway,
like people. They're babies.
They're little tiny babies. Yeah, I need to buy some clothes then for them, I guess.
Yeah.
But also there's like the Goodwill. Why not just
You could go
save
there
some
too.
money there? There's a lot of there's like this thrift world over there on not that far from me.
Yeah.
And they have just tons and tons of baby books.
Sure.
They just got tons of stuff, but for some reason people, why not just shop there? I don't, let's
You
put these
could.
other are people worried that it's gross?
No, it's all washed. It'd be no different than somebody handing down. We had tons of hand-me-downs. And then when we were done with it, we handed it down. I have hand-me-downs from friends of mine that then I handed on to somebody else. You're talking like twice removed. So it doesn't, there are some things where you're like, I wanted it new. Like it's a Christmas outfit, but I had Christmas outfits where it's like, listen, the baby wore this dress for one day, and it was Christmas pictures with Santa. And then that was it. So here you go. Save yourself the 20, $50, whatever it costs to get the outfit and just have them. Mara had lots of
One-time
both Declan and Mara
things?
had lots of hand-me-down stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I remember doing stuff like this the teenage years and stuff like that, where if there was like a dance or something like that, the girl
Mhm.
would go buy a dress that she's only going to go wear once, but leave the tag on and just return it the next day. You do ever do that stuff growing up? You just
No,
return
we
it.
never did the tag. I never did the tag thing.
Okay.
Um, yeah, no, I mean, my mom would be like, "We're buying it. Like, we're not bringing it back." Like, "Nope." Like, "Really? It's weird. Looks pretty worn." Like, "Uh-uh. Not by me."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that. But I've borrowed dresses.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've definitely been in situations where I'm like, I don't wanna buy, or I've loaned dresses. Like, I've got a lot of, I probably have about, like, 10 black tie dresses,
Okay.
or dresses where you're like, it's a black tie event, Peter's wearing a tuxedo, you're gonna wear. I've loaned those out before because I wear them like, once a year. I mean, and then
Well,
it's one of those things where it's like, well, you can't repeat. Um,
I can't. What people aren't going to remember what you wore unless they're
mm,
stunning in it, and
kind of.
I
I mean,
think
like,
it's
the
just
dress I wore last year is memorable. I
okay.
wore a gold, like, I wore, like, basically, like, a full-length gold piece. I show up in that again, people are gonna be like, "That's you looked like an Academy Award last year, and now you look like an Academy Award again." I'll be like, "What? No, this? Brand new." Like, "Really? We have
Well,
pictures from last year. You looked like a walking like a walking Reynolds Wrap commercial." You're like, "Huh,
well,
I do not remember that at all."
so the baby clothes though, if you're buying them for like Christmas pictures, why couldn't you just take it back, keep the tag on that? You know what I mean? Get the Christmas pictures, immediately just remove the outfit off of them so they don't drool or dribble on it or whatever they do, and then put it back in the Target bag, and then just take it back there and say, "Hey, this was gifted to me, and it doesn't fit right for little Mara." Save some money. I know that's
That's
being sketchy,
dishonest. It's
being
super
dishonest.
sketchy. It's dishonest and super sketchy, and best of luck making a baby not drool while they're.
Okay.
I mean, there's a
I'm gonna
lot
learn a
that can
lot.
go wrong. There's a lot that can go down
Okay.
in that amount of time.
Well, I'm gonna end up learning a whole lot soon. Yeah, so anyway.
You're so funny about this stuff.
What? I've never had a child. What are you talking about?
No, not just a child. I'm saying, like, like, it's so funny how you're, like, trying to get around buying things for I mean, they need stuff. They're
I'm not
babies.
I'm not saying I'm getting around it. I'm just saying I'm having issues buying clothes is what I have issues because of the fact that they go through it too fast. But as for toys and everything like that and diapers, yeah, hands down. But I don't understand why the babies just can't walk around the house in his diapers. Why he has to have clothes all the time.
Yeah, because 'cause you'd feel great walking around in your underwear all the
They
time.
don't know anything. They don't know.
Self-esteem starts at
Oh, it
childhood.
does. Oh, God. Did you see what the latest trend is with these teens right now? I don't want to
What
sound
is
like
it?
a grumpy old man. It's what are they calling it? It's tanfluencers. It's a there's a new trend going on that's making a lot of people experts and stuff like very, very worried because it's laying out with no sunscreen
Mhm,
and using tanning oils and baby oil like we did. Now, I don't know if
mhm.
you ever laid out
No.
when you were a teenager, but we did. That was
Mhm.
the thing. That's what everybody did. Well, it's back. And now you have these tanfluencers that these kids are watching, getting tan and laying and now they're following their lead. And then also there's an increase in tanning beds. People are going
Yep.
back to tanning beds. So these 2 girls on, were being interviewed about it, and they're like, "Oh," and the mom's like, "Hey, it's like a war trying to get them to wear sunscreen." So these are little girls, not they're young teenagers, right? And so they took them both to this, like, dermatologist that was able to put their face into this machine and see what kind of damage there is at a young age, because skin cancer and melanoma, all that stuff starts, and you're very success, you can get it in your teenage years, is that's where it starts. So that she showed these images on their face,
Mhm.
that was damage already at a young age.
Yeah.
And it was scary. It's like, "Oh my god." And then they said to him, "Your face is already aging." And these were young girls.
They're like, "What?" They're like,
Yeah.
"Mhm."
"You're gonna be Leatherface if you keep doing this." It was weird to see that, and but then also I can relate, and I think everyone listening can too, if who tanned. I mean, we would lay out for the stupidest reasons and put baby oil baby
Yeah.
oil
Mhm.
on our skin. Now our skin was soft, but oh my god, these kids were getting fried,
Oh my god, yeah.
fried. So, yeah, you need to make sure Mara doesn't fall into that, but she's fair-skinned, right? She's
Yeah,
not
she's really
she's
fair, and, I mean, we just went through this whole thing. She's in, Washington, DC for a school trip, and one of the things that I, like, wrote a note to the teacher was like, "What's the sunscreen situation?" Because they couldn't check bags, it was just carry-ons, and at that point, I couldn't find a carry-on size, like, spray 'cause, the I mean, the lotion, it's just hard, like, with those little bottles, like, it's for your face, but you can't do your
Yeah,
whole body. And so that was one of the things. He's like, "We'll buy some when we get there." And I was able to find, like, a little travel size, like, spray sunscreen, but that's, like, 1 application. I mean,
yeah.
it's not gonna I mean, 3 ounces of sunscreen is not gonna go very far on a full body. But
No.
I was worried about it because 'cause they're gonna be outside a ton, and I'm like, "You're gonna get burned like nobody's
Mhm.
business." Like, she's not a tan girl at all.
Yeah, that's some major, especially with the way things are now with the I don't know if the ozone is all
It
that, I
feels
just
like
don't
she's like,
know.
"I don't do well when the UV is." I was like, "You know what UV is?" She's like, "Of course
Well,
I do."
that's what the thing that they were saying, these girls, and this is what these teens are doing, they're looking up the UV levels on
Mhm.
some app, maybe it's on the Weather Channel, and that's when they're determining when to go out. So she goes, "Yeah, the UVs yesterday were at 6, so we rushed home," and I mean, they're not even going out to go to the mall or stuff like that. If the UV is right to burn, they are going out to go
Yeah.
burn. That's
Mhm.
insane. People,
Yeah.
don't do it. And one thing I do wanna say, we just threw out all of our, um, tan not tanning stuff, but sunscreen. We threw it all out. We
Okay.
had so much sunscreen, it's insane. There's an expiration date on
Yes.
sunscreen. It's about 3 years, and if it looks like it's separated, it's not right. You don't use it. So if you guys have sunscreen out there, I'm not trying to be a parent here, get rid of it. The last thing you want is any type of, skin cancer. My father had it on the top of his head,
Ooh.
and it was awful. I've had friends that had to get stuff removed off of their
Mhm.
face, and it's awful because what happens when they remove it, now the next step is, if you can afford it, is plastic surgery to fix it.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are all those things right there. But yeah, I didn't realize sunscreen was expired, and
Yeah, it
we had
does
sunscreen out
expire.
5
I
years
mean,
old.
we usually go through it, but yeah, I mean, there'll be some stuff left over from last summer that'll get us started before I just bought this year's batch of
Okay.
sunscreen.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, to get us kicked off and started, I need to be better about wearing it myself.
You
I'm
and
not
me
that great
both.
about it.
Wileen wears it every day. Carly, my niece, she's a, esthetician,
Mhm.
and that's the first thing she said to me. She goes, "Do you wear sunscreen?" I'm like, "No, I don't wear sunscreen." She goes, "You should wear sunscreen every day." I go, "Well, I'm not outside in the sun." She goes, "Yeah, you are. You're out in the sun all the time. You're not of course, you're not laying out, but
Right.
you're walking around in the sun, and that's"
Yes.
yeah, and she was very serious about it. And so Wylene's all over me, so she has some, sunscreen she uses, but it's more like a sunscreen that is, like makeup type
Uh-huh.
stuff, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, for girls, it's not
Mhm.
like the stuff that smells good. There's just really no scent to it, so I've been kinda using that, but I don't mind the smell of sunscreen, I actually like it because when I smell sunscreen, it takes me but to the beach, it really does, and it takes me to
Really?
Florida and all that stuff, I just love the smell. When we were just buying some at Target, Wileen uses Sun Bum,
Uh-huh.
'cause it's, it's good for her, that's what she needs. I can use whatever, it doesn't bother me on my skin, but I saw Molly, they have scented sunscreen, they have strawberry, and they had banana. Who
Really?
the hell wants to walk around smelling like a banana on a beach?
You smell like a coconut.
I love
I
it.
mean, I'm just saying, it's not as if this is a scentless. I mean, you're like, "All right, go ahead. I love strawberries. Why not?
Oh, maybe I shoulda got it then. Maybe I'll go back and, because people come
Go
over,
smell
they
like
need
a
sunscreen.
strawberry."
Yeah, because the boys, they'll come over, they never have sunscreen. I should
Mm.
just give them that, or go smell like a banana, Oliver.
He's
Yeah.
like, "Thanks a lot. You coulda bought a onesie with that."
Yeah, so, yeah, just be careful with the sunscreen, I guess is all I'm saying.
I just don't
Alright,
like the way it feels on my skin. It
it
skeeves me
feels
out.
thick. It feels thick,
Even the
right?
spray, like, I don't it's like a sensory thing for me. I just hate the way it feels. Like, I'm
How
just
about
like,
bug are you
"Bleh."
the same way bug spray then?
Yes. I'm like, "Oh, if I don't have to wear bug spray, I'd be happy as a clam." But, like, and then that's the thing is that I've gotta shower, like, immediately. Like, there's like, I can't wait to get it off. Bleh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not that doesn't bother me as much. It's just that when I get the sunscreen and if it gets wet and gets in my
Yeah,
eye,
in
then
your
that
eyes.
that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks, and it's not like you can just wash it out. You're in
No.
pain for a long time. But yeah, God, I can't believe we used to lay out like that with no I'm surprised I don't have damage. Thank God I have the skin that my mother gave me.
Yes.
Because my father was, German
Very pale.
and yeah, he was German and some Irish as well. And, yeah, I got lucky, with that because my skin doesn't it's like I don't know what you call it. It doesn't like it's like elastic. It goes back pretty
Mm.
good. 'Cause, it doesn't as I age, it doesn't you know what I mean? Some people get skin and it's like,
Yeah.
"Ugh." Hey, I'm not like that, thank God. That's bad.
You're like, "Listen, I just have really amazing skin, and not everybody does." Okay. Congratulations. Some of us just have the skin we have. I hate
You
thinking
ask
about skin.
why?
There's just,
Why
like,
is it
so many
gross?
things that, like, you just can go down that rabbit hole where you're like, "I should have been better about this," or "I should have moisturized more," or whatever. It's
Mhm.
like, you feel like sometimes it's just too late. It's like, it's never too late. You can
No,
still
it's
keep
n
doing it.
do you take, peptides or collagen stuff?
I am out of collagen, but I just started, like, maybe I've been on it for, like, a month.
Okay, yeah, because we
It's supposed
do,
to
we
help.
do. Yeah, I don't even know what it does. I think it's good for your skin and your hair and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Is that what it? Because
I
that's the
think
new
so.
thing. The new
Yeah.
big thing is peptides and collagen. That's
Mhm.
everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing it. So yeah, I don't even know what that does, but I take it every day, in a powder form.
See, I got the powder,
So
and so that's maybe why I'm not before I had, gummies, and it was
okay,
easy to travel with the gummies and take them like I would take them to work or whatever, and now that it's like a powder, I'm like,
yeah,
like, I
because
gotta pack it up or do whatever.
we take smoothies. We
Oh, that makes it easier.
yeah, we make smoothies every day. And, it's good. We get that mixed frozen fruit from Costco or whatever, the
Mhm.
mixed berries, and then we put in, kiwi. I get a kiwi. You ever eat kiwi?
Yeah, but not
That's an
often.
interesting fruit. That is an interesting fruit, and then also put avocado in it as
Mm.
well, and then we put the peptides. Makes it creamier. You can't taste the avocado, but that's just good for the good fats. That's what I make at the Ugly Cup Cafe every day. And I throw some chia seeds in there. Yeah.
Got a
Again,
lot
if
going
you
on at your house.
Yeah, sponsor the show
There's
so
a
I can get
lot
out.
going on. I feel like just a slug compared to all the activity,
Oh,
the
we have tons
whirling.
of stuff. We have tons of stuff going on here. And if someone could sponsor the show, I could afford to leave.
Please. Give him a smoothie machine and have him talk about that.
Oh
Do you have one of
gosh.
those Vitamixes?
Vitamix. It's I don't know what it's called. What is a Vitamix?
It's like the industrial strength, like everybody loves them, they swear by them.
It's not a no, I don't have a Vitamix. This is like I don't know what it's called. It's I can't it's escaping my head right now. But it's an industrial type
Okay.
thing. Yeah, you just put it in there and you turn it and it has all these different settings. Yeah, it's pretty pricey. Like a friend of mine was golfing the other day. He was telling me that he has one of those slushy machines at his house.
Ooh.
I know. I know. Talk about expensive. He
Yeah.
said making slushies is more of it's like an art to it
Hmm.
because you have to have X amount of everything in there so the slushy comes out good.
Huh.
Otherwise it could be too slushy,
Okay.
too watery, all this different types of ways, different ingredients that you put in at the same time can affect it. But I don't have a slushy machine, so I do have
Yet.
a hot
The
dog
minute you heard
machine.
about it, you're like, "Wait a minute." Wylene's
I
like,
know.
"Oh, no."
I don't drink them enough. I don't drink them enough. I don't drink them when I'm
That's only
out.
because you don't have a machine.
I know. Could you imagine that?
No.
Every day would be a slushy. No,
No.
we don't
No.
wanna do that.
No.
We don't wanna do that at all. I'm having a hard enough time with the smoothies. Alright, we got some no dumb questions. Where are they? Where are the dumb questions? Let me
That's a
try to
dumb
find some.
question to ask.
I know. I know. Alright, this is, which one do I wanna do? Alright, this is from One Bowl Away from Snapping. Oh my
Oh.
god, I dated someone like that once. It would drive her
Yeah, in
nuts
the
for some
sink?
reason.
Mhm.
The sink. It was the sink, but I don't leave what drove that person crazy is that if I dump coffee
Mhm.
in the sink, and I would rinse it, if there was a drop of coffee on the
Oh.
on the side of the sink, she would flip out. It would be the push. Um, yeah. She
That relationship
crazy.
did such a number on you. You
Oh my
reference
god.
it like you're like, "And then there was that one time." I'm like, "I know exactly what
Yes.
relationship you're talking about. It's
I
the
don't know if
same
you do.
one."
I don't know if you do. You never know. It could be someone completely different. I haven't said
I
the names to any of them.
I
You're
know,
just
but I've lived through quite a few of them. I
not this
remember.
one. No.
Mm, mhm.
Anyway,
Mm.
I need to know if this is a universal roommate thing or if I'm losing my mind. Why do roommates always just leave one dish in the sink? Like they'll clean everything except one random bowl, random spoon. Somehow it drives them crazier if they had left the whole kitchen dirty. They would have felt
It would have been
okay.
better. Like, fine, just leave it all, but one I
Yeah,
know that
one.
I have done that. I occasionally do that, and it's because I'll have washed everything up, and then, like, it's in the drying rack, I dry off my hands, do whatever, you turn around and you're like, "Oh, I forgot this one dish," and I'll
Yeah,
just set it in there. I'll be like, "I'll do it the next time I'm doing a batch, like I just did a batch." So that's part of it for me, and every once in a while, Peter will be like, I'm like, "Oh my god, then if you feel that weird about it, do it. Like, we're married. Like, we're not roommates.
Oh,
Like, if
Peter.
it's that crazy for you, it's like, I just don't understand.
Is it? Does it drive Peter crazy?
The thing that drives Peter crazy is I leave cans of sparkling water all around the house.
Empty?
Mm,
That would
like,
drive
I'll
me
put it
crazy.
somewhere and I'll forget, so then I'll open another one, and then I'll put that somewhere and I'll forget, so then there's just, like, these random cans around
That
in
would
my
drive me
different little hidey
insane.
holes.
Yeah,
So
why?
he passive aggressively set them all on the dining room table one time. He's like, "I found your water." Went out there were, like, 3 cans. Like, "I was still drinking those." He's like, "Mm,
Yes.
mhm, m'kay. Well, either finish them or put them in recycling." I'm like, "Okay," but I was totally shamed. I was like it's bad when, like, the boy, my son, is like, "Mom, you have a problem." I was like,
Yeah.
"At 2, Declan, at 2. I cover for you. Cover for me. I don't know what you're talking about, Dad. She's perfect."
Oh, that would drive me crazy too. See, I
Mhm,
grew up picking up always after myself because that's how my mother brought us up.
mhm.
So I pick up everything, and when I got older, I kind of realized, because I didn't now I got older, lived by myself, lived with roommates and stuff like that. And so, like, if I just believe if you pick up everything as you go, that's
Mhm.
less cleaning later, is what it is, just less cleaning later. But leaving just random stuff like that all over the place, I'd be picking up after you left and right, and that and
I
that
didn't
would
ask you
that
to.
would be that'd drive me nuts, but I live there, you know? So
I
I could
lived on
see
my that was
Peter.
the thing, growing up, yes. Like, growing up, we
Uh-huh.
didn't leave things lying around, like, that was the quickest way to get scolded or what
Yeah,
have you,
yeah.
I mean, but then I lived on my own, and it's like, well, who am I cleaning up for? Me?
You. You feel
No, who
good.
cares? Like, whatever, like, okay, coffee mug's there. Alright.
So you're a dirty person. That should say
I'm
it.
not dirty, I'm more just, like I'm kind of absent-minded that way. Like I said, like, I'll set stuff down and be like, "Where did I put that?" And I'll look around and I'll be like, "I don't know where it's
See,
at." And
that's
I'll just open
different.
another one.
That's different.
That's me. That's
Okay.
my thing, and then because I have all these different spots, and then I'll go back later and be like, "Oh, that water was in the studio. I just forgot that I went in
See,
there."
that's all right, so that's different then because, yeah, that's 100% different. I'm talking about if you're leaving, literally drinking and you're done or whatever, and now you're going upstairs to go to bed and you just leave it sitting on the coffee table, with a used napkin and maybe a paper
No.
plate that you've already eaten off
No.
of. Like,
Gross.
that would be yeah, that would drive me absolutely bonkers. But then I always pick up, like Manuel and those guys. Now they're giving me constant grief because I made fun of them on the
Mhm.
podcast
Mhm.
for not picking up after themselves when I was joking, but now it's every
Were you,
time.
though?
Every time. He was over not long ago, and then he was out by the pool, and they just and then Oliver, he was over, and he when he got done eating, my first thing is like hosting. I'm like, "Hey, want me to go throw that away for you so they can continue to chill?" And Oliver's now, "I got it. I'll take care of it."
Like, we get it.
Manuel's like, "I'll get it. Just leave it alone." You know? I'm like, "Okay, I'm just trying to make your visit that much more,
They're like, "Why don't you
pleasant."
stink and relax for 2
Mhm.
seconds? You're wound so
Oh,
tight."
no, it's not tight. It's just I like to host like that. I remember one time I had a bunch of people over and we had a fire pit going and I was making what's those blue Hawaiians that Peter loved? Is that what those are
Mhm.
called? I was making those and I was making them nonstop. As soon as somebody was done, I'm like, "Hey, you want another one?" And so I was constantly making until someone finally said, "Why don't you just chill out? You drink and let us make you one." I'm like, "I don't know, because I like to host."
Yeah, but
Anyway,
that
so
can also put guests on edge.
Why? Because I'm taking care of them. I'm like a
No,
waiter.
because you're hovering and it's like all this, like, "Are you done?" You're like, "Should I be?" Like, I don't know, what's the rush?
I'm
Like,
not hovering. I'm not hovering. They're done. It's sitting right there. They're done with their drink. I look at it and go, "You want another one?" I want them to get wasted and have fun in front of the fire. That's not hovering. All right, here's a part 2 of this question. Why does everybody suddenly, become blind to trash bags when they're full?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, hey, that's everybody. That is me. That is everybody. I will take the garbage out, and that's my duty. I don't want Wileen doing it, I do it. If it's full to the rim and falling over, that's when I take it out.
Really?
Yeah, that's my thing right there. I mean, there's a garbage can outside that hasn't been taken out for weeks.
What?
Yeah,
Gross.
because it's
That
not
is
full all
just
the
like an
way.
open invitation to rodents and all
I
sorts of
know.
vermin.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so that's my thing is the garbage. I don't know why that is. I have no idea. Who takes out the garbage at your house? Does Declan do it or
Declan does it. That's his job. Mhm.
okay. Does he do good at it?
I mean, you'll have to tell him, be like, "It's time to take out the trash." Sometimes he's proactive, and then trust me, you hear about it. He'd be like, "See, I took out the trash. Nobody even asked me. I just did it." You're like, "Congratulations." It's like your one chore. "Oh my god, do you want a medal? Should I make you something special for dinner for doing the one thing?" Like, oh my
Oh
god.
god.
He's
Yeah.
learned now. He's like, I'm like, "Don't go showboating. I took out the trash. Nobody asked."
Yeah.
Like, "Okay." Yeah, but that's his deal.
Okay. Does Mara have a deal that she does?
Yeah, she unloads the dishwasher. That's
Okay.
her
All
deal.
right.
And
Do
that's
you
another
like
one where she's like, "I, unloaded the dishwasher." I'm like, "Okay, great."
That's what I do. And I taught the boys this too, is that to try to keep the sink clean because otherwise,
Yeah.
because I do I do it. So basically, now I'm going to shame someone in the house.
Uh-oh.
Basically, yeah, to the boys growing up, I would say, hey, do me a favor. When you're done, just rinse it off or whatever, and just put it in the dishwasher. It's right there.
Mhm.
It's like right there.
Yes.
It's just one quick move. And so I finally got him to do it because I'm like, I'm tired of cleaning up and doing all your dishes. I don't want to
Yeah.
be that person. That just sucks. I don't like picking up people's dirty dishes. You know what I mean?
I do know. Yes, absolutely.
Well,
I mean, the kids put their I mean, that's the thing. They finish dinner, they clear their plates,
put it right
they
in
rinse them
there.
off, they put them in the dishwasher. I'm like, "I'm not your maid."
Yes. Well, Wileen, I can't get her to do it. And I don't, sometimes I say, can you just throw that in there? But then we used to have a sticker on it that would be like
Clean or
clean
dirty.
or dirty. And I don't even know where that magnet went as a magnet. Maybe I need to find it again because she'll always go, "Well, I thought it was full, the dishwasher."
You're like, "Did you
I'm
open
like,
it?
"Did you
Did you
look?
check?"
Did you look?"
Like,
So
"No."
every day, I load that dishwasher from the night before, and I'm just as bad at
The
it
night
now
before?
for the day before, the whole day before.
You don't
Sometimes
do it
2
before you go
days.
to bed at night?
No, I do it in the morning, so there's something to do. So yeah,
So there's
I do it
something to do.
again. Sponsor the show so I can leave the house.
Don't leave dirty dishes in the sink overnight. Put them away before you go to bed.
I know, I know. We just need to get back to the habit of when you're done eating, put it in there. I mean, I remove all the dishes. That's again my duty.
Mhm.
That's my gig. But also loading it is my gig and starting it is my gig.
Mhm.
But I just, yeah, I'm shaming the sweet Wileen because she doesn't do it. But then now I'm thinking to myself, now I don't do it either all the time because why are there, maybe I'll just do my dishes from now on and see what she does.
These games we play. Seriously. What? "Oh, are there dishes in the sink?" Well, I know they're not mine because I've been doing my dishes. She's
Yeah.
like, "Okay, we wanna play like this? We can play like this. Careful, it's a slippery slope. You'll start finding out real fast the stuff
Uh,
that you've let slide that
I
drives
know.
her crazy."
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Okay, let's play this game. You're gonna lose."
Never mind. I'll just continue on with what
Mhm,
my duties are.
yeah.
Speaking of which, we got to wrap. I got to go do laundry.
You're like, "I got laundry to do. The wife is gonna be home." It's a whole thing.
Keep the no dumb questions coming. You can email us at bpscrasher@gmail.com. Have a safe day and do yourself good.